Howdy, folks. It is DIECASTS Buffet here again, and my goodness, man, my voice is shot after yelling and screaming at the television. Kevin Harvick versus Chase Elliott. Kyle Larson wins. So much crap to talk about here. My goodness, Chase Elliott got screwed there. He was about to win the Bristol night race, man. It just felt like the Southern 500 last year. It was too good to be true. Truex took him out last year. Harvick takes him out this year. My goodness, man, this playoffs is getting crazy. It has been a while since we've had some true playoff beef between two drivers. I mean, definitely reminds me of the Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano days back in 14 and 15. Holy cow, man, what a... Let me just say, this whole weekend was a throwback weekend, and no one really expected it because the truck race, the Xfinity race, and the Cup race absolutely felt like the 2000s, man. I mean, people were beating and banging, going for it. I don't know if they changed something with this track. They changed something with the short track package. The only thing I know they did is they put that, sealer or traction compound on the bottom lane. Whatever they did, please, for the love of God, bring it back next year. You could make a case. If you could provide the racing we had tonight, you could make a case. We could have 3 Bristol races next year. And I'm not even going to complain. Think about it. Have one in the middle of the summer, have the early dirt race, and then maybe the championship be crowned at Bristol like Dale Jarrett said. I think that would have been awesome. Wow, man. Look, the drivers, they freaking went for it, man. And I tell you, I have a little bit of a theory why this might have been, the racing might have been so much better. Is that they had all this dirt on the track. They had to completely pressure wash this whole thing. Could that have, maybe, deteriorated some of the grip on the track? Could it made it more grippy? I don't know. But bottom lane racing is how Bristol should be. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Kyle Larson freaking gets it done. He wins Bristol. He was always going to win Bristol at some point in his career. Just so cool to see the 5-car get it done. If you want to get that diecast, make sure to pre-order it down below at Circle B Diecast. You'll get free shipping. Who wants to pay $15, $10 for freaking shipping for a 124 diecast? And while some places make you pay over $100 just to get free shipping, at Circle B it's only $20 minimum order. Think about that. Only $20, you'll get free shipping with the promo code DIECASTSBuffet. Chase Elliott, man. Lead the race with 50 to 60 to go. I tell you what. And he was driving the Hooters car, too. The Hooters car, he was going to get his first win in it, most likely. Kevin Harvick was gaining on him. I think we might have seen a yellow down the road. Maybe that could have helped him out. We didn't really get a yellow, but, oh, man. Just sucks. It just sucks when Chase Elliott has everything going for him and then something stupid happens, man. But at least he's won already this year and Kevin Harvick hasn't. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a fun week for the whole NASCAR universe because you're going to have Kevin Harvick fans, you're going to have Chase Elliott fans. My voice is roached. I've been yelling, hooting, and hollering at the television. And what I find so funny because through all of this is that Harvick's on a complete year winless streak. Larson wins the race. All 4 of the Hendrick cars advance, and Chase Elliott makes sure Harvick does not win. I think Harvick's going to be on the wrong on this one. In my honest opinion on the whole thing, they're going 3 wide. You got this freaking idiot in the Rick Ware car, whoever's on the outside. So they're having to go 3 wide to get around a car that's probably 3 laps down already. That guy should have been on the apron out of the way to begin with, okay? Elliott is trying to hold off a hard-charging Kevin Harvick. Of course he's going to go 3 wide. I would too, because if he doesn't, Kevin Harvick completely takes the lead and goes for it. Now, it looked like to me Harvick sailed it in the corner and got a little loose and then rode up to the 9 car. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's hard racing or not. Someone got taken out, and I'd be furious too. You could say the same situation around. If the 4 car got hit, maybe he would be mad. I wouldn't blame him. With Logano and Chase Elliott got into it. What is it? I think it was last year, yeah, because that's the race Brad Keselowski won. It was hard racing, but Chase got the Logano. He has all the right in the world to be upset. But absolutely, man, this whole Bristol weekend was unbelievable. I'd probably say for the last 5 seasons, the Bristol night race has been a dump. Something about this racetrack, when you have the multi-groove package and you got guys on the outside and the inside, it doesn't work. It's not Homestead where the racing is fantastic. No, Bristol needs to be a bottom feeder track because if you want to pass someone, you have to hit that person. You got to knock him out of the way. That's how Bristol was for so long, and then they changed it what was it, 2009, 2010, 2008, for no reason. It was the dumbest move they ever did. And it really deplenished the whole integrity of the Bristol night race to the point they had to put dirt on the track for the spring race. But this race weekend was fantastic. Whatever they did, please do it again next year. And I'm telling you, I would love to have 3 races here. Take one of the Richmond dates, give it to Bristol. Let's put Bristol as the finale because it doesn't belong in Phoenix. I'm just going to be honest. Let's have a normal, maybe the cutoff race again for the round of whatever. I wouldn't mind if we had 2 Bristol races in the playoffs, or you could take one, put it in the summer, and then you have your dirt joint in the spring. I would love that. Either way, man, Kyle Larson is the championship favorite. He has twice as many extra bonus points as anyone else in the field. That includes guys like Truex, Sting Hamlin, guys with multiple wins or just a crap load of stage points. He is rolling. So as long as Kyle Larson doesn't do a backflip at the Roval and at Talladega, he's a lock for the round of 8. But let's talk about some of the eliminations here. Again, my voice is roach. I've been yelling and hooting and hollering. I'm not happy that Chase lost this race, okay? I'm a pretty reasonable person. Chase got screwed. So let's see. Kurt Busch is out. Michael McDowell's out, unfortunately. But let's see. Tyler Reddick's. I thought Reddick was going to move on. He didn't. He got real close, and then Eric Almirola is out. I'm so happy William Byron advanced. It was just tooth and nail, man. It was like 1 or 2 points to the good. Somehow the 24 car advanced. I actually picked Byron to win this race, and this is crazy, guys. So I picked at Darlington, I picked Larson to win. He got second. I picked Truex to win Richmond. He won the race. I picked Byron to win the Bristol night race. He got third. So right now, all 3 of my picks in the first round have gotten top 3 finishes. I'm pretty happy about that. And especially when I made these picks before the playoffs even started. So, there's a lot of ups and downs, different strategies. Some drivers have to race conservative. Some have to just go all out like Eric Almirola at the end there, trying to pass every freaking car he could. But I tell you what do we expect moving up? We have Las Vegas. It's going to be probably a tame race. I don't think you're going to see anybody do anything crazy. Maybe a Kevin Harvick needing to get off on the right foot, because if Harvick goes to Vegas and crashes out, he's got to go to a wild card track like Talladega and then got to go to the Roval, and you have to win. So I don't think you're going to see anything out of the box for these drivers who are in or out. Stage racing is probably going to be their biggest asset. You're going to have drivers that are going to have problems, but it's going to be mistakes and stage points. That's how you're going to get yourself in position. Then you go to Talladega, you go to Roval. All bets are off. Anything can happen up there. Chase Elliott's the favorite for the Roval, but do not be surprised. The 5 car wins that Roval race. And you got Talladega. Who knows who's going to win that race. Freaking exciting. I love the round of 12. Look, you can put a plate track in any round. I wouldn't care. I love Talladega. I love road course racing. I love Bristol night racing. When it's good, it is good. I'm just saying, man, the Bristol weekend, that was fun. I have not seen a Bristol weekend this good in ever. You would have to go probably back to 2002, 2003, 4, 5, whatever, when the Bristol night race was a crown jewel ticket. I'm not saying it's going to be there and it's ever going to get back there, but whatever they did this year to the traction compound, whatever they did, for the love of God, do it exactly the same next year, because you got drivers on the bottom. That's what the fans have been wanting for so long, is bottom groove racing. And I tell you what, man, the racing was fantastic. I mean, the freaking Xfinity race was absolutely incredible. I mean, one of the most classic finishes in NASCAR history with Austin Cindric and AJ Allmendinger. That finish was so cool. And in the truck race with Chandler Smith won the freaking race. I mean, if he didn't win it, he was going to be eliminated. So he went out there and took it from Sheldon Creed. I would have done the same thing. And then you see the physicality in the cup race between Larson and Harvick and Chase Elliott just going at it, man. Wow. Bristol was definitely a fun weekend. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. What do y'all think about the whole Bristol night weekend? I have not seen a Bristol weekend this good in probably the Gen 6 era. Hands down, or hands up, whatever you call it. I am wore out. Chase Elliott got screwed. It's going to be really interesting between Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott, considering the next two tracks, you really can't take someone out, Talladega or Las Vegas, because if you do, it's kind of dangerous, so they might have to settle it at the Roval. But what I find it's funny is that Chase Elliott is a defending Cup champion, and that Chase Elliott has won already this season. Harvick has not won. Harvick's at the bottom of the playoff grid. He hasn't won in a full season. And Elliott gets out of his car without a helmet, has his Hans device, but I mean, he's open-faced. And then you got Kevin Harvick with his body armor on. Chase was ready to go, man. That would have been really cool, but this is going to be a fun rivalry for everyone to follow. And again, that Kyle Larson Bristol diecast, God, that's going to be a cool car. I don't think there's any confetti on it, but it's going to have some damage. I think the left rear Goodyear was actually rubbed off on it. So if you want to get that car, make sure to pre-order it with the code down below. I would greatly appreciate it because it does help out the channel. Wow, I think everyone's just happy. I think even Harvick fans. I mean, Harvick he's running so much better. I mean, this is going to be one wild championship to settle. Have a great one, everybody. Diecast Buffet, signing off.